Good evening to all. Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Yeah.
Good evening.
Is trying to get in. Yeah, there is some problem. I think she is facing some problem. Lavanya.
No, sir, I got in, sir. Thank you.
Okay, fine, Lavanya, fine.
Now it's almost 80.
Professor Chupal Singh, now there are total 18 people. Can we start now?
Yeah, I think we should go ahead. Please go ahead. Yeah.
I'm just trying Shailendra.
Okay.
Whether he is able
Shailendra has
to.
already joined. I see his name. He's there.
Shailendra has already joined.
Already joined. Okay.
Yeah, dear friends, it is with deep sorrow that I inform you of the passing of our dear friend, T.M. Joseph. Now, we all know that this 22nd October, our dear T.M. Joseph passed away. And on 25th, his funeral take place in St. Sebastian Church, his village. And this is an online condolence meeting to respect our dear friend, Dr. T.M. Joseph. We all know that there, for all the close friends, so we address him Dr. T.M. Joseph, Professor T.M. Joseph, and Professor T.M. Joseph. And we all know that he is very close to us. He is T.M. We used to affectionately call him T.M. And very, very sorrow, so kind of a sad device. And it is actually a very sad event. We are actually in the online condolence meeting of Professor T.M. Joseph. May I request our dear friend, Professor Chupal Singh, and he is actually his close friend of T.M. Joseph, and we all know he is the professor of Indian Institute of Management, Ahmedabad. And most important point is that he is one of the close friends of Dr. T.M. Joseph. May I request Professor Chupal Singh to moderate the online condolence meeting to give respect to our T.M. Joseph. Please, Professor Chupal Singh.
Thank you, Dr. Jos. It's very unfortunate that we have to meet like this because Dr. Joseph, a very good friend and a fellow academician, left us very early, unfortunately. I see that Professor Sangeeta is there with us as one of our teachers from ISAC of that time. And I see so many friends of Dr. Joseph and my own friends. We had many common friends because Dr. Joseph was my batchmate in ISAC, 1988 batch. And I'm also happy to say that we kept in touch. We were 4 of us out of the 5 who joined the program. And we completed, and then we were in constant touch. Of course, since he was not in Bangalore, the other friends are in Bangalore, we kept meeting. And last time when we met, we thought of roping him in some way. But it was not to be because then he left us. But I have very many fond memories of our ISAC days in the hostel and in the office, because he was also the president of Students Forum at ISAC. And I remember that he was very dedicated in protecting and defending the student interest in ISAC. And we used to have some disagreements in terms of approach, but he was so calm and peaceful and gentle in his actions and discussions with the ISAC officials. That is great to have this kind of person lead our student group, because students, when they are young, they are very agitated, very emotional, and so on. So I found that he was very balanced, very kind to others, yeah. And I kept meeting him over the years. Now I'm talking about 33 years since we left ISAC. I left 1 year before him, and he passed out in 1993. I remember about 10 years back, when he was heading this college as a principal, he invited us for a national conference there. Many of you were there at that time, and we were sort of treated very well and very happy to be in his place. The college, he had really taken it to a higher level. And then I had another chance and opportunity to meet him again because of Dr. Jos, because he conducted a national conference on collectives in 2023. So I went there, and Joseph came there to just see me after a gap of many years. And of course, it was a long gap after which we met. He could not stay back for dinner, but he sent some goodies for me from Kerala, special goodies for me. And it was so endearing to see him in very good mood and very good health. And he introduced me at the conference. He was very good orator. So he introduced me very well there. So when I heard this news of his passing away, it was a big shock. I think this was no time for him to go. I just could not believe that this could be our Joseph who left us so early. So I think today we can only do this much, that we can remember him, we can appreciate and recognize his work, his very decent life, his contributions, and celebrate that one of us did such a good work both in academics as well as in social terms, that today everyone knows what Joseph was doing or what he wanted to do. And that is a very good sort of feeling that he has already done so much in and around him. And I really don't want to go into his achievements because somebody else may also like to bring that in. But he was very established academic after his master's from Mahatma Gandhi University and MPhil from University of Kerala, and then PhD from ISAC. Despite being from political science and public adam, he could relate to all of us. We were from economics discipline. And then he decided to head back to Kerala and work in this college, which he ultimately ended up heading as principal. But despite this administrative role he played to build up the institution, he also continued to be very active academically in terms of academic engagements of writing, publishing, and so on. So I see that he had 60 research papers in national and international journals, and he had 6 books to his credit. Yeah. So he also was very active in international engagements. So he traveled widely. He was a visiting researcher at Kyushu University, Fukuoka in Japan for 2 years. And later on also, he represented India in the International Conference on Religious Freedom convened by European Parliament at Brussels in 2010. So you can see that despite sitting in a local place in a district headquarters of Kerala, he was well connected globally and was active till he left us. And he served this college for 8 years as principal. Yeah. So there are many more things he did. And he was very good NAC examiner for many colleges. Yeah. And continued to be in touch with all of us at times of festivals and special occasions and so on. So I would say that it's a very personal loss to me, having a friend and a good human being like Joseph with you for so many years. You just can't deal with this kind of situation now. His absence, his physical absence, so his ideas, his interaction with us will always remain fresh in our memory. So with this few words from my side, I would now like to invite Dr. Jendran to read the condolence message for Dr. T.M. Joseph. Dr.
Professor
Jendran.
Rajan, after reading that condolence message, you can request all of the participants to 1 minute silent prayer also after you are reading the condolence message. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, friends. As we have heavy hearts, I formally welcome you all for today's online condolence meeting. One of our close friends, research scholars, able administrators, and above all, a good human being, Dr. Thekkamperumadil M. Joseph, who left us on October 22nd at Kottayam. Along with Dr. Jos Chathukulam, Dr. P.K. Viswanathan, and Dr. Jos Raphael, I could attend the last rites held at Tamarakad on 25/10/2025. I know that Dr. Joseph completed his MPhil in the University of Kerala with another Isaac friend, Dr. Atul Kareem. And many of you know that he joined the PhD program under Dr. Sangeeta in the Development Administration Unit of the Institute for Social and Economic Change, Bengaluru, in the year 1988. We were neighbors in the students' hostel for about 6 years in Isaac campus. After his doctoral research, he joined as research analyst for a brief period and left Isaac and joined as faculty member in famous Newman's College, Todupuzha, Kottayam. He was elevated as principal, and many of us know that Dr. Joseph managed a critical situation in the college at ease. Dr. Joseph was awarded a fellowship to carry out research in Japan for 2 years. As well know that his academic contributions are scholarly and society-centric. He also served as principal of Mount Carmel College in Tharukdam from Kottayam. I remember that as Students' Forum convener in Isaac campus, Dr. Joseph arranged many academic lectures, and one of the programs got attention by the administrators as well. And it went to storm for some time, and then it was subsided later. This benefited not only the research scholars, but also the entire academic fraternity in the Isaac campus. Of late, his involvement with the Center for Rural Management in Kottayam has pushed the institution to the newer heights. We used to discuss about the research in social sciences. Normally, our discussion centered around the development of the marginalized sections of the society. I remember our stay in Secunderabad in the year 1992, when Dr. V.K. died, to attend a week-long academic training there. Dr. Joseph invited me to a seminar in his college at Todupuzha, and as Dr. Supal Singh pointed out, we could meet there. And later, he honored us in the Gandhigram Rural Institute in 2020 by his presence as a chairman of a technical session in an international conference held in the campus. Last year, in September 2024, we were together in Maharashtra for 3 days NAC peer team assessment in a college in one of the districts. I learned that with his hard work as a team leader, Newman's College was awarded with the A++ grade by the NAC. His wife, Professor Beena, is a distinguished scientist in Mahatma Gandhi University, Kottayam, who has been with his comfort during the fag end of his life in the hospital. His sons are doing very well in their respective fields. We all pray that the Almighty give enough strength and courage to the bereaved family and friends to tide over the difficult times which they are facing. It is unbelievable that we have lost such a brilliant man. We sincerely pray that his departed soul rest in peace. Thank you, friends. Over to you, Dr. Jos.
Yeah, please. Yeah.
We will
request
observe 1 minute silence here.
Yeah. Yes, right.
Thank you. Thank you very much. May I now invite Dr. P.K. Viswanathan to share with us the condolence message from the director of ISAC, Institute for Social and Economic Change, Bangalore.
Thank you, Sir Supal. Are you able to hear me?
Very much, yeah.
Yeah. So I would read out the condolence message sent by Dr. Parmod Kumar, Acting Director of ISAC. I deeply mourn the sad demise of Professor Joseph, who was an outstanding academic, a compassionate human being, and an inspiring alumnus of the Institute for Social and Economic Change. His valuable contributions to the field of rural management and his unwavering commitment to academic excellence will always be remembered with great respect. Please convey my heartfelt condolences to the bereaved family and to all members of the Center for Rural Management. With warm regards, Parmod Kumar, Acting Director, ISAC. Thank you.
Thank you, Viswanathan. Friends, now we have about an hour more. Those friends who would like to remember Dr. Joseph, talk about his work and life, and share some sweet memories, you can raise your hand one by one in the box and can take 1 to 2 minutes to briefly talk about him and his work and your interaction with him. Yeah.
Professor Chupal Singh, Dr. Srikumar, he is the chairman of the Center for Rural Management.
Oh, okay.
He has to attend one more important function. So you please give me a chance to.
Please go. Okay,
please.
Yeah, please go ahead. Yeah, Dr. Srikumar, please go ahead. Yeah.
Yes. Good morning. Am I audible?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good evening to all present. Respected Director Dr. Jos Thomas, other dignitaries, my esteemed colleagues in the Center for Rural Management, and others present in this condolence meeting. As all of us know, this is an unexpected and unusual meeting. I never expected she's departed in the early time. Today we are gathered here to pay respectful homage to our esteemed colleague, Dr. T.M. Joseph. So let me hear some words about Dr. T.M. Joseph, who departed us 2 days before. Professor T.M. Joseph has been a multifaceted personality and needs no introduction, especially to the academic community. After serving as a principal in two prestigious institutions, that is in colleges in Kerala, that is the Nirmala College and Women's College, he has been working as in our institute, Center for Rural Management, as secretary of the institute. We have no way to express his commendable work in the Center for Rural Management. He has completed many prestigious projects and chaired many programs, chaired many conferences, and done hard work for the Center for Rural Management. Last time, his presence in the international seminar on this cooperatives, and his presence was very commendable. He has been a well-known academician, a researcher who has written 4 papers in the international journals, and a mentor of various institutions, especially the colleges, who worked for many good aspects of the welfare of the colleges and the institutions. In this occasion, on behalf of Center for Rural Management, I express my heartfelt condolence to the departed soul and pray Almighty God to give strength and courage to his family. The Center for Rural Management will always remember him. Thanks a lot. Jai Hind.
Thank you. Thank you. Now, please go ahead if someone would like to go first to anyone, please. You can raise your hand. Dr. Greason, please go ahead. Yeah.
Dear all, I must admit that I have never been a formal student of ISEC, and my association with ISEC is primarily through Dr. Bhargava, Dr. Jos, and Dr. T.M. Joseph, and other people. My first interaction with Dr. Joseph probably happened in 2004 in a workshop organized by Center for Rural Management, and since then, I've been interacting with him on several occasions. I found him as an active academic. He's an efficient administrator, excellent organizer, compassionate mentor, and a very student-friendly teacher. And more than that, a calm, composed, and collected human being. I think any number of adjectives will fall short of his attributes. In Dr. Joseph's passing away from this materialistic world, though it's too early, but I am hopeful that his academic contributions and the administrative imprints brought in while heading different academic institutions will live forever. My deep tributes to Dr. Joseph and heartfelt condolences to his family. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Girishan. Yeah. Father Kuruvilla, Joseph, please go ahead.
Hello.
Yes, please go ahead.
Thank you for giving me this. Can you hear me? Am I audible?
Yeah, we can hear you. Please go ahead.
Thank you for giving me this opportunity. I am not connected with ISEC directly, but I have known Professor T.M. Joseph from both Newman College as well as Nirmala College. It is a terrible loss for all of us. I would actually describe him in terms of 1, he is so calm and composed. 2, he is truly compassionate and concerned. And 3, he was truly committed to the cause of the marginalized. The amount of work that he has done, both academically and also professionally, that certainly was an inspiration for me. And I really hope and wish that we take him as our inspiration to move in this direction so that many more people, especially the poor and the marginalized, will actually benefit from our works. Thank you very much. And our wishes and prayers, especially to the family of Joseph Sir, Dina, and all of you, the colleagues and the well-wishers of Joseph Sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, with the permission of Professor Sukhmal Singh, I just say a word of introduction to Father Kuruvala Pandika. He is a Catholic priest located in Pune, and he is from the Jesuit congregation of Catholic Church, and he is a articulated and highly reputed scholar, not only in India, outside the country. He is highly reputed in terms of his publications, in research articles and books, and his contributions are very high, particularly in the philosophical field of domain. Thank you. Thank you, Professor.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for joining us. Yeah. Any other friends? Go ahead. May I request Dr. Sangeeta, he's still with us, to say a few words. Yeah, any other friends, colleagues, please go ahead. Yes, Venkat, Dr. Venkat Krishnan from Bhubaneswar. Please go ahead.
Thank you, Professor Sukhmal. Am I audible?
Yeah, very much.
Okay. Thank you all friends for joining together today. I do not know how to describe the loss we are having. No, I had been very close to Professor Joseph, particularly after Professor Sukhmal and other colleagues, they left for their jobs. Myself, Professor Sukhmal, Professor P.K. Viswanathan, they have been very close when we were there at ISAC. And Professor Viswanathan may recollect that the three of us, Professor Joseph, myself, and Professor Viswanathan, we used to have milk together post-lunch, post-dinner, for quite some time. And we remember Professor Joseph went to Sri Lanka for the first time from ISAC. Somebody was traveling to Sri Lanka for making a paper presentation. We went together and saw him off. And of course, he spent a week's time and then he came back. He was a very great scholar in terms of publishing in different occasions, particularly Deccan Herald. I think Deccan Herald also would be missing him. He has written lots of timely articles in center page articles in Deccan Herald, in addition to his other contributions. In fact, I myself and Professor Shailendra miss him because we happened to attend his marriage in his hometown village. Also, we went around his land. He demonstrated to us how to tap the rubber also. And of course, he hosted us in his home with the toddy made at his home itself. I mean, in his homestead one. We still remember those 2 days we spent with him we are not able to digest the fact that he is no more with us. Of course, it's also painful to us that we could not meet him for quite some time. He was ailing for some time, we understand. And it is very sad that we could not even say hello to him when he was facing this challenge. The great warrior, he fought against many things which are not appropriate. He also fought against one of the major diseases. We know such a great human being is always have a place in our heart, and we believe that he will definitely be with the Almighty. We pray for him, and of course, we also extend our sympathies, condolences to all of us, because we are also part of his family, and to his family members, particularly Madam Dina Joseph, and to both the children. We believe that they have also been here around, listening to us, because this loss cannot be replaced. But we believe that such a nice human being will always be missed by you, all of us, and definitely he'll be finding a place in the heaven. That's what we hope. And he will bless us wherever he is there. He will bless all of us to continue the mission he left for us. And I pray for his soul to rest in peace. Thank you all.
Thank you, Venkat. May I request Professor Sunil Ray, because I see that his mic is unmuted. Professor Ray, are you with us? Sunil Ray?
Yes, definitely I am with you all.
Yeah, would you like to say a few words? Yeah.
Yeah, only few words, yes.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Could you, but I'm not able to see my face or whatever is not being displayed.
That's okay, yeah.
That's okay, but you can see me speaking, okay?
Yeah, very much.
Yes, listen, this since I come from, I was, from Isaac, and after I left, I think he joined quite some time after left. I think after few years or so, I think 1988, 89, during that time. So I had no personal contact with him. But then Chathukulam has been talking about him, and of course I have been hearing about him from various other sources. And I also came across one or two papers earlier about him, and he wrote, and then it was shared by somebody else. And then I felt quite impressed about the whole thing. And then when I heard about this sad story, event, and I felt really very bad. The only reason is that although I never had any personal contact or knowing each other, but certainly we lost a human being who really finally blended the academic scholarship with the human spirit. It is something which is an example for every one of us, right? To understand the society exactly from what is called humanitarian point of view, with a great amount of academic vigor and fineness, if possible for us to understand. That gives us enough foothold in the intellectual world. That is something the creativity sprouts from. That is what he teaches us, although I do not know about the integrity, his academic brilliance, and also at the same time, love for human beings, togetherness, is something which is very important for us to learn about. I offer is an opportunity for me to offer my heart condolences to the departed soul of Joseph. Thank you so much for giving this opportunity to speak a little bit about him.
Thank you, Sunil. Thank you so much. May I ask Dr. Jos now? AM Jos, would like to?
Yeah, I have some issue with the internet. I am speaking. I could not open my video. Internet speed is very low.
Yeah, we can see your picture.
Okay. I am just sharing my deep sadness. Of course, we are all Professor T.M. Joseph friends. And in fact, he was just a junior to me at Isaac. So since Isaac days, I know him. I had the opportunity to, go to his college when he was a principal. I think he has arranged some seminar. I spent a good time with him. And especially my interaction was with the series of seminars which CRM was hosting during the COVID periods. And as all of you have stated, he is a very good academician. And more than that, is a very gentleman and pious, a very respect is as a true, shown his integrity and humility. And it's a big loss for all of us. I mean, at this moment, I just convey my, regards to his family, and the family withstand this great loss. Of course, it's a loss for all of us, the entire academic community, and for his friends and colleagues. So may I pray at this moment, his gentle soul rest in peace, and his life continue to inspire us. Through his values which he was abided by, that is his sincerity, his service, and his compassion. So I pray to Almighty to give strength to his family to withstand this difficult situation. So thank you for all the friends for having this meeting. Thank you.
Thank you, Jos.
Thank you.
I see many other friends from ISAC. Anyone would like to come in, please? Yeah. And any other friends of Joseph and Joseph's family, yeah, who would like to?
Joseph's dear son, Mr. Ajay Matthew Joseph, is also has joined.
Yeah, maybe we will ask him in the end. But I see Ajmal Pasha there. I see Gregory. Yeah, and of course, if Dr. Sangeeta has joined us back, I know these people, so would like to please take your turn to. Yeah,
thank you.
Pasha, please. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for a great opportunity to interact. And of course, it is both a bad, of course, interaction as well as, of course, reviewing our contacts. I just, of course, TM, excellent person. I mean, very sad that actually, of course, at this age, I mean, he has, of course, he's no more with us. I think, he had the potential, of course, to contributing to this field of science, significantly in his future endeavor. I mean, very nice person, very humble, friendly. So I was in ISAC, so I remember him very well. It is very unfortunate that he has passed away at this age. We pray for his soul to rest in peace. Thank you.
Thank you, Pasha. Dr. Sabu Thomas or Gregory or any other friends? Jos Rafael, if you are there, yeah. Anyone, please. Yeah.
Hello.
Yes, Gregory. Please go ahead, Gregory. Yeah.
Yeah. In fact, I was very much shocked to hear about the loss of, sad demise of Professor T.M. Joseph. As everyone has pointed out, he is a man of commitment to his mission, and he is very calm and a happy person, a very humane person. In fact, when I got married and had the reception at ISAC, he was always accompanying me, and he was close to me. Though he was here in Kerala and I was working in Kerala, and we had very little contact, though I think once I had met in Mahatma Gandhi University, Kottayam. But I was not knowing about his ill health. Only this evening when I heard from Venkat Krishna, I was really shocked. In fact, I feel bad that we couldn't have much contact afterwards. But then we know that he is a very good person, and we all miss him. May his soul rest.
Thank you, Gregory. I see a lot of women friends with us, colleagues with us. Please, any one of you. Viswanathan, yes.
Yeah, just wanted to say a few words.
Okay.
Of course, just like all of you have mentioned, it's also very sad news for me also. In fact, Dr. Venkat Krishnan, he called me on that night, 22nd night. It was around 11 o'clock or so. Then it was really a shock to hear Dr. Venkat Krishnan speaking about the very sad news for all of us. Of course, there are very good memories to reflect about Dr. Joseph. I joined ISEC in 1992 for the PhD program. I remember I had a session with him before the interview. So he was really helping, even a mock interview kind of thing. And that was the kind of a personality that he was. And also after he left ISEC, we also be in touch. And also he had invited me for a seminar at the college. And I remember that after the seminar, I was working with the rubber board that time. He drove me to the rubber board by himself, and it was in very night in the late night. That is the kind of concern that he always had shown to all of us. The last message I have received from Dr. Joseph was on 5th September 2025, the Onam wishes. I just read it out like, Dear Vishwanathan, I offer my best greetings on the occasion of Thiruvanam and Teachers' Day. So I wish that his family recover from this sad time, and also wish that his soul rest in peace. We all take the great lessons that we all had with him and take them along with us, and also try to spread to our fraternity. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Vishwanathan. Yeah. Any other friends?
Professor Shailendra is there.
He's there. I'll ask him, but not immediately. So I will. But if anybody else wants to speak before we ask Shailendra and request Ajay Joseph to come in, yeah. Professor Shailendra, go ahead. Yeah.
Good evening, friends. Yeah, of course, we are meeting on this CRM platform. We used to meet regularly on this CRM platform for those seminar series, which Dr. Joseph used to anchor.
Yes.
Right. And we're again meeting on this platform after a long time. But unfortunately, to pay condolence to him. Right. Yeah, that's a kind of very sad feeling. Right. Of course, on 22nd morning when I heard this news from Dr. Jos' colleague and then from Jos himself, it was not sinking in me. That feeling that Joseph is no longer with us, because in the recent past somehow I was trying to contact him. He was coming to my mind, right? Just a week back only, before that, he was there in my mind because I was sharing something with Dr. Jos and Dr. A.M. Jos, a paper. Then I was remembering Joseph. Somehow I was unable to connect with him, but I was not knowing that he was going through this kind of a very serious situation, which would bring his life to end so quickly. Yeah, so yeah, because as I said that was not sinking in me. That was because though we in the recent past we had not had any contact, But our friendship, like as many of our friends also mentioned, was very, very thick and strong as a friendship, right? Though he was in some sense, right, 2 years junior to me there, right? But in terms of friendship, maybe I was on par with his batchmates, or maybe even more. We would, in fact, have very rich interaction of all kinds, right? That still has remained in me, those memories. So therefore that day, as it was not sinking in, and then I was waiting for some more responses, and again, a couple of times I checked with Dr. Jos. Then finally, I had to reconcile that this has happened, and then again, I thought that now I must somehow immediately share some thoughts. I wrote my condolences and shared on that day on the CRM network. Maybe that is there. Dr. Supal probably can share if there are other people in the network. That CRM network I had shared. So in case maybe there are other friends, you may please share that, right? Of course, about Joseph, yes, true friend, a very good friend I have lost. That I know he was friendly to all, so I can that is the same kind of a feeling that others have expressed, losing Joseph as a friend, right? Same with me. And then about scholarship, again, people have highlighted. I need not have to again repeat that, given that time constraint. But one or two things I must again share here. Yeah, he, despite also being busy with his administration, he made it a point to contribute regularly. That's what I had noticed. Because sometimes when people get into administration, they get lost. And that has been my sort of, experience with many people. What is my feeling with many people? Once they get into some kind of an administrative position, etc., so then they, for various constraints, various reasons. But Dr. Joseph had made it a point. He always used to tell me also, whenever we used to meet, that I know that I have come and joined for a teaching, basically for a teaching position. Though he had an idea also to possibly to also think in terms of a research, full-fledged research career. For whatever reason, then he had to be there, and he did, sincerely and honestly, full justice to that role. And at the same time, his interest for research and academic work, in addition to teaching and administration, was always sort of, putting him some kind of a pressure that he continuously also contribute in various ways, in diverse ways. As a scholar, he has contributed, which all the friends have highlighted. And I must, in addition to, I also mentioned, I very vividly remember the presentation he made before the 13 Finance Commission team. I was coordinating a major project on local governments for the 13th Finance Commission. So I had called him, and also Dr. Jos Chathukulam also. Dr. Joseph had come and had written a paper, very good paper, very relevant one, and that paper was highly appreciated. His presentation was highly appreciated because it was the 13th Finance Commission which really did make some major departures from the earlier Finance Commission as far as local governments are concerned, right? And the inputs of Joseph also had played some significant role. That's what I very clearly remember. That's now more than 10 years ago, right? So as a scholar, so he had that clarity, conceptual and analytical clarity, and therefore he would bring it out in all his works, right? That I had seen also. And in fact, I had the opportunity to also contribute a paper for one of his books, right? And so I could see his contributions in terms of now those days governance had emerged as a major kind of a phenomenon, and Dr. Joseph had taken interest to reflect on governance, and he did a very good job in terms of bringing out what does governance means in the emerging context and its relationship to politics and development. And two lessons specifically I must share here. When we had joined ISEC, of course, I know that 2 years I was senior to him, but we all had come from similar kind of a background, right? Some kind of a modest background, and we were struggling in our own ways. Joseph also was like that. But at least Joseph had some very important skills, right? Like his oration was important thing. So despite that background, his oration, he was using it for full kind of advantage for in fact to bring some kind of dynamism in the system, right? Among the student community, among the academic community. So that not encouraging dialogue and debate was one major thing that Joseph did. And I really learned a lot from that. And apart from our formal dialogues and debates, which Dr. Rajendran also mentioned as a convener of student forum, but myself and Joseph, I must say, every day almost we would meet either in his room or in my room, and we would debate with each other on some of the burning topics of those days, right? Burning topics. And on certain things, we would differ. We would fight, debate, quarrel, right? On those burning topics, those days, whether it was, I can still remember, whether it was the Mandal issue, the Ram Janmabhoomi issue, and variety of such socially controversial, relevant issues. But the next day morning, Joseph and would be again as friendly as ever, right? Those debates are mainly for the debate's sake, and friendship is different. That's how we had sustained throughout, and therefore this relevance of dialogue and debate in a dispassionate and objective way, some of which I imbibed. And I owe that to Dr. Joseph, right? So therefore, Dr. Joseph's contributions to all his friends in many ways, personally, he has enriched all of us, right? He has enriched the academic community. And as a human being, of course, he has, as many of us also shared, many of our friends have shared, right? A courageous man who fought for fought for justice and right causes, right, and for the cause of the marginalized, etc. All those things also need to be mentioned here, and those things were because of his orientation and his conviction, right? They were not just kind of an issue that he had to bring out, but they were because of his conviction and his courage, right? Yeah, so anyway, I have formally written, and Dr. Sukhpal may share. So I thought these few things specifically I would mention as a friend. But at the same time, I must also share here or make few suggestions in terms of taking this forward. Of course, now we are all very emotional, now sentimental, having lost a very good friend, right? We are all expressing. But at the same time, we must also reflect as to in which way we can possibly take forward this, because it's important that as friends and well-wishers of his family, we must take few, that is my suggestion, maybe others also can make a suggestion or add to this, or maybe even if there are better ideas, they can also share. So one or two things I want to share here in terms of taking forward this tribute in a more concrete way, right? One, of course, to honor him in terms of his contribution, right? Honor him in terms of particularly academically, and also keep his memory alive. Of course, he would be there in all of us, right? But at the same time, for the larger community, larger society, to make the society aware of his contribution. So not to keep his memory alive, we need to possibly take some concrete steps. So one could be possibly maybe Dr. Jos, CRM, and even his family can also come together, and along with the suggestions and even support from friends like all of us, right? So a kind of a scholarship or any such thing in the college, which will be there forever. Some scholarship or fellowship, whatever, in the college where he worked, that can be there, and probably even at ISEC, some kind of a award or scholarship or fellowship in his name, so can be instituted, so that he's there in the memory, in the with us also and in the society. Second could be as again as friends, and also sort of want to honor his contribution, which all of us have shared, right, in various ways, particularly academic contribution. So we must possibly think of a book which in honor of him, right, where all of us can contribute on themes which were of interest to Dr. Joseph, particularly, not any kind of a thing, because we need to carry forward his work, and that work somebody can also bring out his contributions also, maybe from all his works, draw from his works, and there can be some kind of a couple of chapters which are based on his contributions, and also reflections by various scholars who would like to contribute on some of the themes which were relevant. So possibly Dr. Jos Chathukulam can take lead and form a team to take this forward. That is this is my personal suggestion, but others can, as I said, can also make any other worthwhile suggestion we can all think of, because in my view, we need to definitely give some concrete shape to our emotional thoughts that we have shared here, right, which is important, but we need to also take it to the next level. As friends of Joseph, we owe it to him. So that's what I would like to say, Dr. Supal, at this stage. Right, thanks. As I said, that it's unfortunate we are meeting on this platform. Of course, what comes to my mind is that in mythology there is a story of Markandeya, who was asked by God, what life you want, a long life without any meaning, or a short life with all achievements. So he asked for a short life with full of achievements, meaning and achievements. In that story, I, as a child, as a student, a school boy, we used to hear, right? So that's what comes to my mind. Joseph is no longer with us. That was not the age to go, definitely. So maybe therefore he had asked for a short life with some very significant and meaningful achievements. That's how possibly we can rationalize. And I wish his family all the courage and also any kind of support that would be required personally, and also as a team. We are sort of wanting to share these moments with them, and also stand by them in case of any kind of need that may arise. So with these words I end. Thanks, Dr. Jos Chathukulam, for this taking this, and let us move forward also in a concrete way.
Thank you, Shailendra, for two very good suggestions. If I may add to that, I think another possibility we should explore, which would be even wider in terms of its dissemination of his ideas and the kind of things he stood for, is to have a memorial lecture, annually or biannually, which can be hosted at any center or institution. So there's a couple of three things which one can examine and see which one can be best to memorize his ideals and his work in life he carried out. Right. So with this, if no more friends to speak, then I may on behalf of all of us, offer sincere condolences and best wishes to the family. I'm inviting Ajay. I'm inviting Ajay. Yeah, Ajay Joseph, Dr. Joseph's son.
Yeah, you see.
Yeah, please come in. Come in.
One more thing. Joe Taramangalam is from Canada.
Okay.
He has already joined.
Okay.
You can also request Professor Joe Taramangalam.
Yes, sir. Professor Taramangalam, please come in. I didn't see that. Sorry, but come in.
Just now only he entered. Yeah.
Professor Taramangalam. You are muted. You have to unmute. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, please go ahead. Yeah.
I'm sorry I got up very late today, so still not quite ready, but it's okay. If you don't mind my dress.
No, please, it's okay. Please. Good that you have been able to join. Yeah.
Thank you.
Would you like to say a few words?
Hello, exactly where I remember T.M. Joseph was very special for all of us. When I was a professor at ISAC, he was a PhD student, and we met quite frequently. So he introduced some special menu in the diet, more meat and so on. No, we can't forget. And then I was invited to Mahatma Gandhi University as a Iyengali Chair professor. At that time, we used to meet quite often. So Joseph was a very special person. He was a good organizer. He was honorary president of, president of CRM, Professor Chathukulam's organization.
Yeah.
And a very active person. So no, you can't forget him. So very good that we are celebrating this memorial. Thank you very much for inviting me also.
Thank you. Yes, Professor Sangeeta, please go ahead.
Actually, I am not good at technology. Hello.
That's okay. You are good. Looks like you are good now. Please go ahead. Yeah.
Actually, Joseph is my second PhD student who brought name and fame to me, to my Center Development Administration, my Institute ISAC, his family, his colleagues, and his community. In other words, he is my dearest student who excelled. His teacher, his colleagues, and including his teacher, in terms of scholarship, publications, governance, outreach, and humbleness. He is very simple, serious, honest, hardworking student. He is very friendly, helpful to everybody. His untimely departure is a terrible loss. Personally, to me, actually, Professor Joseph comes from a depths of degradation and reaches to the heights of glory, which is a very rare thing for many people. Joseph comes from a humble background of an agricultural family, studied in a government school and colleges, did his MPhil PhD from Kerala University. He joined our institute PhD program. Already I don't want to repeat. One thing is, he is the youngest principal with longest tenure. That is a very, very important thing. Actually, I can summarize what I mean to say. We can classify his achievements, character, by three or four categories based on the presentations. Actually, that is research and publications, academia, teaching and seminars, public lectures, is humbleness and humility, empathy, and concern for the friends and poor. That is the one thing. Family support and ethics. This can be classified, but one or two things many of the speakers didn't mention. Actually, the homage which he has received on the funeral day, that is on 22nd, is quite remarkable. I never see such a big event with the presence of many scholars, lawyers, teachers, all walks of life in Kottayam. They were present, and the 30 to 35 fathers, 22, around 20 sisters, chanting prayers for his heavenly abode. And that is quite interesting. If you see, I could not understand Malayalam, but the manner in which they are appreciating Joseph's abilities in all these aspects, that is really, I never, even if you see the flower bouquets, many people are coming with white flower bouquets and coming and that is really in a disciplined manner, quite interesting. Apart from that, the long ceremony, I watched the entire event from morning to the evening, maybe divided into three things. One is that is residence, second in the church, third is the last resting place. That is not only people appreciated, people are talking, even retired principals. Actually, he was also president of retired principals also, he used to mention. That is a really very rare honor which one can receive. I never see such a number of bouquets and such a crowd. The hall was full. Even many people were standing outside. This is the one thing. Second, if you see, he is very honest, very upright, well-behaved, very sensitive. He is a non-controversial. He will give a positive environment. You see, look at the public lectures in Isaac, organized by the students. He took the initiative, started organizing. Since I was the registrar, I arranged tea, coffee, and snacks and transport. You see, that is the way. Even when I visited his colleges also, he invited me to attend a seminar and deliver an inaugural address. The way he conducts, organizes is a superb. So therefore, I do agree with the Shailendra's suggestion. Actually, if you need any assistance and help also, I can contribute, because he is very dear and nearer to me. He is more than my family member. I have to say this. Actually, he always inquires about my health, well-being. On Teachers' Day, he talked to me and he greeted and he told me, you must come to my son's marriage on 30th, 31st and 1st. And I am having some ailment, but I never thought that he would leave us very soon. I was so upset. I could not send even any condolence messages also. My entire, mind is so blank. Because of our close relations, we don't have any kind of a teacher-student. He's like a family member. Normally, our unit consider everybody is a family member. They used to invite all the students for a dinner or something. Professor Ray, Professor Bhargava and other things. So this is the center which we have produced such a good student. And this is a very nice way of expressing our deep condolences and also honoring him with lectures and bringing out some kind of volume and those things. The other thing which I have to say, actually, when he came to submit his final PhD thesis, then I told him, if you want to submit, you can submit, you will get the degree. But I would like to have some changes. He was quite upset because, there is a pressure to take up a job and maybe support his family. This is your thing, tears on his, when I saw his tears, I was also completely moved. Then he has agreed. What I have done is, I have same material, I have rearranged. In one of the chapters, nativist movement in Karnataka, I did some work. Actually, without informing me, he kept me as a co-author in 3 papers. Another paper, he kept me as a first author, that is the nativist movement in Karnataka. That is really, I see, I cannot, I can't say, I can't speak also whenever I see his gestures. He used to come ever since my wife was departure, he used to inquire, ask everything, that is the way, whenever he comes, he brings lot of things to Bhargava and myself. You see, I have to owe him a lot because, normally I won't take up any authorship unless and until I contribute 40 to 50%. This is the person which I could not do. Actually, I thought of writing a book, Decentralized Governance, National Building and Development. I thought I can repay back. You see, that is the type of, I cannot find such students and such a nice person, concerned, and that is my things, really, my deepest condolences to the family members, as mentioned by Shailendra. We stand with them. I'm waiting for the marriage. I wanted to come, stay there, and fulfill the dream of my beloved student. Thank you for organizing this event to Chathukulam and also Sukhpal Singh. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Satyanarayana. Very good. May I invite now, request, I think Joseph, to just share with us some sweet memories. We have only few minutes left now. We need to wind it up by 8 o'clock. Yeah. Ajay Joseph.
Professor Venkatesan has also raised his hand. Maybe we should give him a chance.
Yeah, Venkat, quickly tell us what is you want to.
Half a minute, yeah.
Yeah.
One of his most important contribution has not been mentioned. He was also very active in terms of being the General Secretary and also President of Kerala Principals Association for quite some time. I thought I should also highlight his contribution to the entire Kerala state in terms of facilitating the Principals Council. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you. Ajay, please go ahead. Yeah.
Good evening, everyone. Am I audible right now?
Yes.
Yes.
First of all, I would like to thank Professor Jos Chathukulam and his friends for organizing this meeting and sharing their experiences and memories with our loving father. I think we are, most of us are very familiar with all the names we can see in this chat. Professor Sangeeta, Super Singh, Chathukulam, everyone, because of the different calls that we have seen him in his phone over the past few years. I think he was, you all were like a family to him. We are very familiar with most of the names in the chat. I think I think most of you are from Bangalore, and for our father coming from a small. Before that, I'm here joined with my brother Vijay and also my father's brother Mr. Biju, and my fiance is also in the chat. Also, some other family members are also here, and yeah. So coming from a small town back in Kerala, from a very agricultural background, I think we remember that he has mentioned that his time in Bangalore has changed his life a lot, and I think that's why he also wanted us, me and my brother, to move away from home after 10th standard. He sent us to schools a bit far uh, from home so that we get some good exposure to real and practical aspects of life. I would also like to share some good memories about him. One of the greatest lessons he always told us was every profession has its own dignity, and whichever profession you choose, the most important thing in life is to be a good human being. For me personally, that's the best memory I have about him. And I can remember that his most favorite habit was to read. The most common view for us as a family for about him was him sitting in the living room of our house and reading the Hindu newspaper every day late into the night. That was our most common view about him. And he also encouraged us to read a lot. Whichever books we asked for, me and my brother, he used to buy it for us, encourage us to read a lot and write a lot. I can remember a memory about him that I made use of his weakness of reading. I asked him to pay me rupees 10 per page I read, and in that way I collected around like 10,000 rupees from him back in 2010, and I remember I bought a small music player with that amount. And he also asked us never waste a second and use every moment productively and efficiently. And he always encouraged us to interact people with in a humble manner and in a good way. He was never a bad example for us. And for us as a family, he was the torchbearer, and we never had to look outside our family for a good example for most of the aspects in life. We thank God for giving us such a great father and using him well for the betterment of the society and the world. And I would also thank most of you for sharing their experiences and then also coming forward with ideas and suggestions on how to carry forward his memories for the good of the society. Thank you. Thanks a lot in the name of his family.
Yeah, Professor Shupal, Professor Shivanna has joined.
Yeah, I think Dr. Jos, you must take over now because I need.
Please. I will.
Once again, sincere condolences to Dr. Joseph's family, Ajay, Vijay, and Mrs. Joseph, and other family members. I wish you all the strength to carry on with life despite his physical absence, but he's always with us. I'm sure he'll be wherever he is. He'll be with us. Thank you. Good night.
Yeah, Professor Shupal, this is not the time to say thank you, but I would like to say that there, in excellent fashion, you moderated the session, and when you have some urgent work, you already informed me, and you please go. I will manage as a temporary moderator as far the program.
Thank you. So nice of you. Yeah, thank you.
Please go ahead. And Professor Shivanna has joined. May I request to Professor Shivanna to say a few words? Professor Shivanna?
Yeah, someone can call Shivana and see
Hello.
whether. Shivana.
Yeah, Shivana is there.
Shivana is on there. He is there.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, very much.
Yeah. Sorry, I joined late actually. Let me at the outset my heartfelt condolences to Joseph family. We fondly remember that we attended his marriage in Kottayam. Also visited Joe's house at the day. We had a nice time there. So, more importantly, his life at Isaac was very encouraging and motivating, very friendly person. In fact, when he joined the institute, actually, so we had a very good time. Actually, I used to take class to him those days. Me and only two persons. I used to take class to him in my room. So he used to come very regularly at 9 o'clock every day. So that's nice of him that day. And we also had a good relationship. In fact, I was expecting that he will join Isaac. Actually, he came for once interview for the associate professor post. I was hoping that he will also get the job and stay in Bangalore, Isaac, I think. So that way, but anyway, he went back and had a nice life there. His wife, children also. After that, hardly met, I think only once he came to my house here in Isaac. So he stayed with us for a coffee and all. As a person, he is a very gentleman type. In fact, once he had a seminar when he was the Newman's College, I think. So I think myself, Professor Sangeeta, Professor Babu, all attended that seminar. Almost 3 days we were there. Nicely organized program. I think he brought out a book also that is based on the seminar. So he was academically also was coming very nicely and writing articles, books and all. So that was academically is very good actually, Joseph actually. I understand that his wife is also a professor and retired recently. Just now heard his sons spoke actually nicely spoke about his father and was proud of his father and all. So Joseph is a very sad demise, actually, very untimely. It was quite shocking to all of us here, and many friends called me also, why suddenly, how it happened like that. Then actually Joseph had told me briefly about his heel recent, it took him to heel something. So I could explain, because to many it was very shocking actually, very difficult to bear. I can understand the family to bear the loss. In fact, I sent a WhatsApp message to his wife actually about expressing our heartfelt condolence. I think we miss him a great, Joseph. I always pray for the family, his wife, sons, to bear this very great personal loss to them. So Almighty give them a long strength and power to withstand this agony. So thank you, Professor Jos, for arranging this program. Nice of you. And I also feel that, because I was not into the earlier part of the discussion, I don't know what decision you took about Joseph's thing, whether you are going to have put a chair in your institution, in your CMR, every year to give a lecture, some kind of thing in his memory. Something of that sort can be developed, or a seminar can be held in Kottayam in the name of his. So to bring out a book like that, I think something should be done so that everybody remembers. Memory should not go just like that. That's what. Thank you very much, Professor Jose, and all other friends joined, especially Shailendra. I could see many faces. Shailendra, Girishan, all. Thank you very much, Jose.
Please, anyone, please. Yeah, please.
Huh?
Anyone, please. Yeah, please, some sound is there. No. Yeah, I will make a few responses. One, I feel that there is Ajay Matthew Joseph and the respected family members of our dear friend T.M. Joseph. I feel that now we all are with you, with your family members, and definitely in course of time, we all will try to come and meet you in different places. And most probably, we all try to come to your house very particularly during the time of your marriage for our own blessings. Ajay Matthew, you particularly mentioned one point that now itself and in the funeral session you are giving the vote of thanks. You mentioned that there you learned a great lesson from your father, that is, wherever you are, you have to try to do excellent where you behave, whatever may be the profession. I feel that there Joseph studied Pala St. Thomas College. I also did my post-graduation in that college, where myself and Joseph, we studied the Greek political theory. In the Greek political theory, there is actually, we all studied the Platonic concept of justice. When we were students of MA, we all have very hard work as far as the Platonic concept of justice. Definitely there is a chance for getting an essay of 20 marks. Actually, what your father tried to give, that lesson to you, and you try to learn that is actually the Platonic concept of justice. Platonic concept of justice means that is what your father tried to teach you. Wherever you are, whatever may be the profession, you try to do excellence. That is what the Platonic concept of justice. Professor Sangeeta, we have to pay back to our dear friend and your student T.M. Joseph, definitely, and Professor Sukhpal Singh and our Professor Shailendra mentioned some issues. I feel that they're very, very concrete kind of suggestions from their side. I would like to appreciate all of them. Shivana also contributed and that kind of suggestions. What I feel that there, I will try to talk to the friends and well-wishers of Dr. T.M. and his family members also. We try to institute some scholarship in some colleges, either in a Thodupuzha Newman College or in Nirmala College in Muvapuzha, some kind of a scholarship for that we will try to institutionalize in course of time. And second part, Shailendra and Sukhpal also mentioned that there to make some kind of a contribution and highlight the Joseph's idea of political issues, political science, governance issues, and all things there. I feel that there, your suggestion, I would like to take it as a serious suggestion in that context. We can all think about to edit a book, mainly and in some parts. Joseph's contribution is very much there. I will try to get to go back to Joseph's MPhil dissertation. Is a very interesting area. He did his own MPhil dissertation, and definitely that dissertation I will try to take it out and try to update it with some kind of a recent developments. That is one aspect we can do there. And Professor Sangeeta mentioned that there his PhD thesis is very interesting area on sons of the soil and related politics. And definitely after submitting his thesis, now that topic has a different kind of context in the not only in Karnataka, not only in the Indian context and even the international context. That topic is highly relevant. We also would try to take his thesis and take the thesis of that thesis and something we can put it as a chapter in, suppose we are going for a kind of a edited work. And definitely, I will take it a kind of a assignment from all your support. I will make a concept note. I will communicate all of you, and all of us can contribute a chapter on our own interest, and mainly some kind of a general theme. And definitely, if you work hard, that is what there we have to pay back to Joseph, in the sense that there we go for a hard work. And next year by this time, we can bring out a kind of a edited volume in the name of Joseph. That may be a kind of a benefiting kind of a rewards pay back. That is what Professor Sangita mentioned, to pay. We all have to pay back to Joseph. That is the way we can do it there. Apart from that, as far as CRM is concerned, I always was very courageous in the sense that I always felt that TM Joseph is with me. There is any problem with me, I used to talk to Joseph. Joseph's dear son mentioned that he used to read Hindu in 10 to 11 o'clock in the midnight. Generally, we used to talk that time. Definitely, it may be 10 or 10:30 or 11 o'clock. We used to talk some 20-25 minutes almost in every day, that kind of things there. So definitely what we will do there, we can think about, I personally, I feel is my great friend and like a brotherly person, I lost, and CRM is also in a very kind of a bad shape because of his sad demise. And we will try to all our level best to come into get it in the track.
Jos.
Yes.
Actually, his work is really very interesting. When he came out with this proposal, I told him, this is a very sensitive topic. Both are non-Kannadigas. We are not aware of we are not familiar with the language. When we wanted to interview the people who are in the movement, particularly Vatal Nagaraj and other people, Siddhanambar Murthy and other people, he is very confident that he would do it. But the title is Politics of Recruitment. But if you see the entire thing, actually, nativism versus nationalism, one chapter, and nativism in Karnataka, and judicial response to the movement. It is he brought out very good papers. Actually, what he has seen, nativism started, Kannada culture started with the, these Kannada people are separate. Kannada people were in all the regions, Bombay, Karnataka, Hyderabad, Karnataka, Madras Presidency, some of the independent states, and some, he has brought out how the unity of Kannadigas, that is one issue. Then the second issue is, resources. When most of the people, most of the Diwans, they are from Madras Presidency. And even many of the jobs are outsiders. That is a big issue. This is also one of the points where they are able to mobilize the people.
Yeah, definitely, Professor. Yeah,
Third is also culture. Whenever there are functions in the Bangalore, artists from Tamil Nadu used to come. Yeah. And this is also one of the reasons. Jobs and educational opportunities. Even the many licenses are given. Most of the people are outsiders. If you look at it, many industries, many licenses, he has brought out very, very systematically with evidence. Actually, he has used the data of Isaac, what was the percentage of Kannadigas in 1941, 51, 61, 71, 81, up to that. You see, in 1951, 1941, Kannadigas only 32%, whereas Tamilians constitute around 37 or something, Telugu 70. You see, half of the people are from this. So this is the, he has given. He has also brought out various a number of people for 1,000 people. How many Kannadigas are there? It's very quite interesting study. We can bring out
we can
from
take,
that.
Professor Sangeeta, definitely we can take it up. And then Joseph, when our TM Joseph starts that kind of topic, research topic in Karnataka, and he did a very excellent work. And definitely we have to revisit his positions and all things there, up to date his data and all things there. We can be a edited book. That actually his contribution may be a one chapter, major chapter. Apart from that, the interesting point again, I would say that that topic is not only in Karnataka, not only in the Indian context. You look into that there, the entire globe. The sons of the soil politics is playing in a different kind of manifestations, and definitely that also we have to look into that. And another third point, we can also think about starting a kind of a memorial lecture, yearly kind of a memorial lecture, and that these three things. One is that they are institutionalized some kind of a scholarship, either in college, one or two colleges, where he worked as the principal. Then Shailendra also mentioned that there we can think about some chance of institutionalizing some kind of a scholarship at the ISEC level. This is one part. And second part is there very concrete. We have to edit a book, and very particularly what you mentioned about that there, Joseph's general interest and Joseph's contribution also will be there as far as that book at some part. Plus our friends and our other well-wishers of Joseph, they can also contribute, and let's work hard for that. If that is the case there, next year by this time, we can publish, release that book, edited book, and plus we can organize a kind of memorial lecture, and it is possible in a yearly basis. This is what there.
This is very relevant. What Trump is doing is nothing but he wants more and more jobs, more and more investment. So this is nothing but sons of the soil. They wanted to protect jobs. They wanted to give jobs to their own people. This is the efficiency versus the nativist people rights. Actually, this is also he brought out a judicial response. It is it's very interesting. He has gone to the historical data, constitution, what constitution says, what the nativist movement, they are two contradictory. He has brought out very nicely. This is very relevant now. Everybody is thinking of protecting jobs for their own people. This is nothing but sons of the soil. So therefore, we will bring it out very nice paper based on his thesis, and we will. It's very good organizing a seminars, lectures under your center. You can take it up. We will all support you.
Professor Shailendra, this is okay, we can work it out, these your suggestions.
Yeah, sure.
Definitely we can work it out. I will prepare a concept note, and I will circulate all the members, so that you can also respond. It's a kind of a participatory kind of exercise we can do it there. Joseph is also a champion of participatory kind of governance, and his understanding and his philosophy, his style of functioning, we can also try to incorporate in our entire work. And another interesting thing also what I heard from that there, I felt very bad when the Sunil Rai was making a comment, bad in the sense that they're not on personal things there, but the point is that there, you see, among our ISEC faculty, our dear Venkat Krishnan mentioned that there we are ISECians, but ISECians in the sense that there is a wide gap between between the batch meets. The point is that there Sunil Rai belong to a particular batch, and there are other batch students. They are not that much of familiar. This is what I felt that there is something bad. So what we have to do there, we have to try our level best to bridge that kind of a gap between the ISEC students and teachers in terms of their generation and batch and all things there. And we can also think about that there, and that also you can also contribute something, some kind of a mechanism, so that we can think about some kind of a organization at different levels. Again, I would like to say that there when Joseph was very active, he also should have a kind of we have a separate chapter, Kerala chapter of ISEC. There are more than 10-12 students did PhD from ISEC from Kerala, and we used to have a kind of a chapter, ISEC chapter in Kerala, and we used to have 2 or 3 times yearly meeting at Joseph's house. And that kind of things also we can think about that there, so that what happened among the ISECians, what our dear yeah, fine.
Yes.
Dr. Shekhar has joined. Dr. Shekhar, you want to say something?
Their voices are not clear. Then that is the problem.
Our Professor Sabu Thomas also joined. He is a professor of political science from Calicut University. Professor Sabu Thomas, please.
Dear Dr. Jos, actually, I am traveling, so well unable to talk. However, I register my condolences, and our relation. I think we have very cordial relations, and I met him in 1 or 2 seminars at his college, and we kept on discussing various topics. Well, it was actually a personal loss for me and also for the academia. So, thank you for organizing.
Thank you, Professor Sabu Thomas. Please share.
Yeah, Shekhar is probably not reachable, I guess. Shekhar is not reachable. Shekhar. Maybe he's offline. He's gone offline, I guess.
Shekhar is not reachable.
Yeah, he has gone offline, I guess. He came, but he disappeared. Yeah. Right. But anyway, Dr. Jos, you mentioned several points. I must somehow, this gender imbalance is always an issue here. Gender imbalance. Huh?
Joseph's actually, his work when he had gone for Japan, his postdoctoral work, something on that particular issue.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Fine. Yeah. So anyway, in terms of book, therefore, as you rightly said, you can prepare that note. First, we compile kind of all this list of major works and papers of him, which gives us an idea of his overall contribution. And instead of simply any kind of paper, a book with any kind of papers, let us make it a very, very academic with what Joseph has contributed, and as contributors, we enrich that so that his work, particularly this whole issue of ethnicity, nativist movement, and governance and such issues, right? All his contributions are brought to the fore to the academic community in a very systematic way. That's how I see this book coming up, rather than simply as a some volume with any kind of contribution. That may not that they are there hundreds of books, and they would not help. So there can be papers of Joseph also in that edited well, put there his past work and some of the other works, and kind of contributions in those relevant area from all scholars, including maybe new Isaac scholars, right? Including some of the Isaac current faculty also, we can request them also, right? So we will plan it out, Dr. Jos, and then so we can possibly have once initial thoughts, as you said, concept note is framed. So we can have a group which can again sit and to take it forward with specific ideas and action.
Yeah, I 100% agree. Agree with you. When we try to edit a book and getting some paper here and there and bringing a book, not in that fashion. What we have to do there in our proposed edited book, Joseph's view, Joseph's perspective, Joseph's understanding, and his ideological foundation, as far as these issues should be considered, should be reflected in the book mainly, one part or something like that. So that what happened, Joseph, though he's not with us, by this age, he made certain contributions as far as these 4 political issues are concerned, what you mentioned. And definitely when we are thinking about editing a book, and Joseph's perspective, understanding, and his ideas, his beliefs, his theoretical foundations, whatever things there we try to bring it out there, that should be a part of our edited book. Plus, what you mentioned that there on the contemporary issues, we can collect others' contribution also on that. There should be some focus on that. And definitely whatever his MPhil dissertation and updated version, his PhD thesis and updated version, and what he submitted at the Japan when he has gone to that university, what he did, particularly on the gender studies in the context of local governments. And definitely from that we try to get something in that also can be reflected as a chapter in the proposed book. It's a very nice suggestion from your side because of your experience in the area of publication. I think we all accept your point. We'll move in such a fashion. Thank you.
Yeah, Shekhar, are you there now? You are there, Shekhar.
Yes, Jos.
Please.
Hello.
Yes, please.
Okay, Jos, sorry, I am joining now because I am in a flight. I just landed at Mumbai airport. Sorry, there was some delay in the flight also. I'm sorry for the joining very late. And thank you for organizing this condolence meeting. And Joseph is a good friend of mine for last 37 years, ever since he joined Isaac. And we had a very good relationship and long-standing friendship. I remember meeting him last time 2 years back at Gandhigram University, where Professor Rajendran organized a conference we all attended. And that was my last meeting with Joseph 2 years back. After that, we had occasional phone calls. When I came to know about his sudden demise, it was really shocking. And I don't know what to say. It is too early to go. He was a very active person, very good educational administrator, good researcher, and he handled the responsibilities assigned to him with great commitment and dedication. And it was a very challenging task for him to be, at a very young age, to be a principal of a very large and reputed colleges in Kerala. But he handled those tasks and challenges very efficiently, carefully, and with lot of appreciation and admiration from the students and colleagues and the educational sector in Kerala. I am sure his contribution will be remembered forever. I express my heartfelt condolences on his demise to his family and members and friends. And thank you very much.
Yeah, Shekhar, we all are proud what you said. Joseph worked 2 colleges. That 2 colleges, when Joseph joined the Newman's College, Todupuzha, and when he joined the Nirmala College, Muatupuzha, that college, almost an average college as far as the Kerala education standard is concerned. When Joseph became the principal and he served for 5-year period, that college got the NAC accreditation and ranking by A++. It's a great achievement as far as that college is concerned. Still, that college is keeping that standard because of his hard work. And the other college also, because of Joseph's principalship, he could bring that college also under the NAC accreditation of rating of A++. And the Mahatma Gandhi University, very particularly his wife was a faculty member in the chemistry department, but the entire faculty, registrar and the university people used to say that their Mahatma Gandhi University got that accreditation mainly because of the hard work and the mentoring of T.M. Joseph. Not only in these colleges, in number of colleges in Kerala, because of T.M. Joseph's effort, and the colleges got A++ and whatever may be there, the high rating as far as the NAC accreditation is concerned. So Joseph is not only an administrator of these 2 or 3 colleges where he worked as the principal, not that. Almost number of colleges, they could take the service and consultancy of our dear friend T.M. Joseph. Because of that, colleges got high ranking of these from NAC accreditation and all things there. Joseph was, you say that Joseph was really an institution builder. Sometimes he may got that kind of inspiration, maybe from Isaac. He heard that there V.K.R. Rao is a very famous the institution builder, but Joseph was not in a chance to build the institutions, but what he did there, all the institutions are the institutions. He could strengthen that institutions in a that fashion. So mainly that is also a part of institution builder. That is what there as far as the contribution is. Joseph is concerned as an education administrator or education is really very high. That part also we should appreciate and we should register it. Thank you.
Professor Jos, can you also let Mr. Simon Valimatam, a close friend of father, let him also speak?
Please.
Simon Jan, can you speak?
Simon Jan, unmute ചെയ്തോട്ടോ. Mute ആണ്, unmute ചെയ്തോ.
ഓക്കെ ആയോ?
യെസ്.
അപ്പൊ ഞാൻ മലയാളത്തിലാണ് പറയാൻ പോകുന്നത്. ആദ്യമായി തന്നെ ഇത് അറേഞ്ച് ചെയ്ത ചാത്തക്കുളം സാറിന് ഒരുപാട് നന്ദി. പിന്നെ ജോസഫ് സാറിനെ സംബന്ധിച്ചിടത്തോളം നിങ്ങൾ എല്ലാ ഗുണങ്ങളും പറഞ്ഞു കഴിഞ്ഞു. എനിക്ക് പിന്നെ പറയാനുള്ളത് അദ്ദേഹത്തിന്റെ ഭാര്യയ്ക്കും മക്കൾക്കും എല്ലാം കണ്ടലൻസ് പറയുന്നു. കൂടാതെ അദ്ദേഹത്തിന്റെ ഈ കഴിവുകളും പ്രഗത്ഭമായ എല്ലാ കാര്യങ്ങളും ഈ അദ്ദേഹത്തെ പഠിപ്പിച്ച അധ്യാപകരും അദ്ദേഹത്തിന്റെ സുഹൃത്തുക്കളായ സർവ ഗവേഷകരും പറഞ്ഞു കഴിഞ്ഞു. ഈ അറിയിക്കേണ്ടവർക്ക് ഇന്ത്യ ഗവൺമെന്റിനെ അറിയിച്ചാൽ ഇത്രമാത്രം പകുതി പോലും കഴിവില്ലാത്ത പല ആൾക്കാർക്കും പത്മഭൂഷൺ പത്മശ്രീ മരണശേഷമാണെങ്കിലും നേടിക്കൊടുക്കാൻ ചാത്തക്കുളം സാറിനെ പോലെയുള്ളവർ മുമ്പോട്ട് വരണമേ എന്ന് അഭ്യർത്ഥിച്ചുകൊണ്ട് ഒരിക്കൽ കൂടി എനിക്ക് അവസരം തന്നതിന് നന്ദി പറഞ്ഞുകൊണ്ട് ഞാൻ നിർത്തുന്നു. ചാത്തക്കുളം സാറെ ട്രൈ ചെയ്യുക. ഉറപ്പായിട്ടും അദ്ദേഹത്തെ പത്മഭൂഷൺ കിട്ടാനുള്ള എല്ലാ വകുപ്പുകളും ഉണ്ട്. ഓക്കെ.
Saimil Cheta, definitely we will try our level best. We will try it. Definitely. I think that is what your advice. We will take it up.
Okay, thank you. He will get it.
Professor Samida, then we can, yeah.
Ah.
Wind it up.
Actually, I used to dream that you should come to the Central University and should become the Vice Chancellor. Unfortunately, we tried, we could not succeed. That is a great loss to the Kerala and India also. You would have been a good administrator, you would have brought a lot of reforms. So, unfortunately, I used to encourage him, but initial days he was reluctant to leave that place. Later on, he applied in the Central University, Kerala. We could not take him, though I was a member in the selection committee. So this is all. I feel very bad at that time. He could not selected. So that is my dream. It has not been fulfilled.
Professor Samida, as far as T.M. Joseph is concerned, we all have some kind of a dream about Joseph's achievement. A number of times I have seen that there by his hard work and all things there. Once I felt that there a person like Joseph should have been there in the helm of the ICSSR or the UGC, whatever may be there. And in that context, actually, that is actually what you said, that there is a big loss, not only to the Kerala, not only in the Kerala context, but he would have been performed in a better fashion. You would have been get a kind of a different chance and all things. That all because of unluck, I can say that there. But whatever things there, he has its own way. He actually made his contributions within a short period of time. And definitely that contributions we have to systematically arrange it and hand over to the present generation. And we have to say that this is actually, as far as his contribution is concerned, in the area of administrating the education institutions, and as an administrator, as a political thinker, a political philosopher, and he has his own concrete idea and kind of understanding as far as political issues are concerned. That we can try to bring it there in a systematic fashion and try to hand over to the next generation and for a wider academic community. That is what there. We got the kind of suggestions from Professor Shukbal, Professor Shailendra and Shivanna and all others. And definitely we all will take as a kind of a collective responsibility and we will take it up one by one. Yeah.
Thank you for organizing this event very fruitfully. That is very good. You are also a leader.
And Professor Shailendra, you want to say a word of, I may request you, Shailendra, just to conclude.
Yeah. Yes, friends. At the outset, I must thank Dr. Jos Chathukulam and his CRM team for organizing this and giving us an opportunity to express our sentiments and our condolences and remember the contributions of Joseph, right? And at his as a scholar, as a human being, as a friend, in all dimensions, people have shared, right? So which definitely sort of kind of affirming the kind of person that we all had in mind, right? Affirming that, right, on this day. And thanks also that his son Ajay joined on this occasion, right? So it also helped us in some sense to link with the family, right? So it was really a very sad situation that somehow we could not link with Joseph or his family in the last part of his life. But Joseph Ajay joining here and expressing his feelings, right? So it was a really touching kind of a thing. So therefore, there is no way, given that we are all away, that this probably was the best way that we could have done in these circumstances. And as we have all resolved that we must take this forward in a more concrete way, in memory and in honor of Joseph, right? So therefore, again, thanks to Jos Chathukulam and all people who made this possible and contributed by sharing their thoughts and sentiments. Yeah, thank you all.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Simon Chata.
Thank you all.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you all. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Jos.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
Really, we missed you, but we are very happy you could see your, we could see and attending the program and your words. Professor Giri. Very good.
Yeah. Really nice meeting Dr. Sangeeta after a long time, and
Yes.
And he shared many thoughts. He shared really very touching. These were all very touching feelings, and really I know the Dr. Sangeeta and Dr. Joseph's friendship. How he was telling as a family member, their friendship, I was fully aware like that. But
actually, he visited 6 months back Hyderabad, my residence. So they really.
Our Professor Ajmer Pasha also joined. We also like to thank Professor Ajmer Pasha.
Yeah.
And I also make kind of a request to you all of people, especially people outside the Kerala, whenever you try to get a chance to visit the place Kottayam, and also visit to Joseph's house, because Joseph's wife Dr. Meena and Joseph's son and family members, and they are like Joseph. So the point is that Joseph is really a link to you people to Kerala context. And definitely, I also request all of you try to visit Joseph's place.
Professor Jos, thank you very much for kindly, of course, including me in this group, important group. My sincere, of course, condolences to Professor TM. And I think, he will be remembered among us forever. And we have to accept the God's decision, and let us pray that his soul rest in peace. Thank you very much for including me, and thanks for all other colleagues.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you all.
Yeah. Thank you, Professor Venkat, and thank you, Professor Sangeeta.
Thank you.
Jay Matthew, and please convey our regards to Dr. Beena and your all family members. Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. Unfortunately, she couldn't join because she's undergoing a medical treatment.
Yeah.
So, thanks a lot for organizing this. Thanks a lot, everyone.
Thank you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Chathukulam, organizing for this. Okay.
Josti, thank you.
Hello. Yeah. Thank you.
You also will be you have to take a very active role, all our activities.
Yes, truly. It is a very good homage we are giving to him.
Yeah, definitely we have to operationalize in that kind of a concrete fashion.
Correct. Yeah. Okay then. Bye.
Okay then. Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.